Mario Kart 8!
At some point in Bowser's castle, after being bombarded with the blue shell, 2 lightning bolts, 2 ink blasts, and 1 red shell, a thought suddenly crossed my mind. Welcome to Mario Kart 8, buddy! Yep, Nintendo's racing game is back in all its evil splendor once again as Mario Kart 8 makes its way to the Wii U. A celebration of both the old and the new, the latest Mario Kart title does a good job of honoring the series' heritage while adding new wrinkles to help freshen things up. Presentation is a strong point for the game thanks to great visuals, creative course designs, and the addition of gravity segments to the tracks. Even little touches like seeing Mario's mustache flutter in the wind on a replay or the hilarious way that characters look at their opponents as they pass them by adds to the charm of this Wii U racer. Speaking of characters, the addition of the Koopalings to join staples such as Mario, Peach, and Donkey Kong gets 2 thumbs up, plus 2 toes even for yours truly, as I've been a big fan of Bowser's Gang of Misfits since Super Mario Bros. 3. We can certainly debate which Koopaling is the best, but one thing that's not debatable is the fact that they are all awesome. Yes, I just described an opinion as fact because I sometimes have the mindset of a 10-year-old. What, Mom? Anywho, you can unlock characters such as the Koopalings and Metal Mario throughout the course of playing the game. The addition of redesigned courses from past Mario Kart games is also a nice plus. Of course, the main consideration for any Mario Kart game is the racing, and the good news is that Mario Kart 8 delivers on this front. In addition to various vehicle customization options, controlling your ride feels natural instead of a struggle and is also quite smooth at a buttery 60 frames per second. Navigating turns remains the most satisfying part of racing, especially long ones that allow you to hold your power slide for an extended period. The faster 150cc races are particularly fun and also can get downright hectic in punishing stages such as Rainbow Road. I also didn't notice any blatant rubber banding in races against the AI or human opponents online, which is a positive. Instead, what you really need to worry about are those gosh darned items, which can easily knock you out of first place before you can even finish saying, "It's a me!" There's nothing worse than leading the pack with the finish line in sight, only to be knocked back to a 2nd or 3rd place finish by a turtle shell. It's that extra layer of tension that pretty much separates Mario Kart from typical racers. In other racing games, I know I can finish first once I grab the lead if I don't make any mistakes. In Mario Kart, first place makes you a big target and can actually be a disadvantage as even perfect driving won't save you from a well-timed attack. The good news is that you can now counter even the dreaded blue shell if you happen to have a super horn. Like I did here. Because it pays to be super horny, baby. Other options include off-TV play via the Wii U tablet, up to 4-player local multiplayer, and 12 players online. Then there's battle mode for folks who like popping balloons and enjoy the more combative aspects of Mario Kart. One downside is that you can't use the Wii tablet as a separate screen to allow 5-player local play, so you're stuck with a max of 4 players locally. It also would have been nice to get new characters instead of reskin racers such as the metallic versions of Mario and Peach, for example. And while the new gravity segments certainly look neat, they aren't as big of a change as I was expecting in terms of racing dynamics. Instead, the new additions overall feel more like an evolution of the Mario Kart formula instead of an all-out revolution. At the same time, however, the core experience feels very polished and is tons of fun. There's something about the racing that feels just right and recaptures some of the magic that I felt was lost a bit in the Wii version. It also remains one of those rare games that appeals to gamers both young and old, and casual and hardcore. If you're a fan of Mario Kart, getting this game is a no-brainer, and if you're someone who took a break from the series, I still recommend trying Mario Kart 8 out. It just might rekindle your love for Mario-style racing.